Hi Philippa, my name is Nico Rowe and I'm applying for your role as Digital Marketing / Community Manager to help launch your new Kinderly Learn platform and to also help set up kind of best practice to drive the business on an ongoing basis. I hope you enjoyed the Ofsted inspection preparation checklist and kind of a snippet of the content animation I create for you guys. I can also create animations like the one found on your website. However, I thought I'd give you kind of a different take on things and give you something a little bit fresher. Either way, I'm happy to help. So in this little video, what I've done is created kind of a little social media growth audit for you guys. And basically, I want to give you some strategy suggestions to help build out both an outbound marketing and inbound marketing strategy that we can use for both paid and organic methods to engage with potential audiences and ultimately acquire more free and paid users for your new platform. I've also have a few suggestions and strategies to share with you how we can create a really engaged community of people who are already using kind of the platforms you have and any current users you have on things. So today I'm going to uncover these 3 secrets. Okay, secret number 1, the biggest mistake you're making right now that is costing you thousands of pounds. Secret number 2, how to dominate your market / niche even if you have a tiny following. And secret number 3, how to set all this up within the next week. So, secret number 1. Look, so secret number 1 is the biggest mistake you're making right now that's costing you thousands of pounds. And to start with, look, your audiences are on a range of platforms. They're on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay, so what most people try to do is build out a following in all of these platforms at once, and they spread themselves way too thin. So Facebook is the biggest alongside Instagram, so let's build out these first. So let's build our community on these 2 because most people are on these platforms. And then we can spread the users across the others. So instantly when I go to your Facebook, let's go to your Facebook real quick. So here, so we're on your Facebook right now. Okay, we only have, this is the first thing that I see, is we only have 314 people following this page. So we need to increase your credibility straight away. And it's hard to say that look, we're the leading for X, Y, Z, or we're the best at Y, whatever it may be, when we only have kind of a really small following. And this in social media land is kind of your credibility and how good you are. People kind of relate to these numbers, even though like it's just a psychological thing. So we need to increase this straight away. Okay, and I have a little hack that we can use to basically boost this to 1,000 within. We can do it super quick in less than a week. Okay, just so we look kind of more legit when someone comes to our page. Okay, and then obviously we haven't been posting that regularly on here. So the first one I say, okay, is about the posting frequency. We need to increase the amount of posts we're doing on a regular basis. So I'm just going to take you back to my little presentation here. Where is it? The slideshow. Okay, so increased frequency, that's a no-brainer really, isn't it? So we can automate this. So each day we're posting regularly on Facebook and Instagram. Engaging content. So for both platforms, kind of things like video works really well, explaining kind of your audience's pain points, testimonials, success stories, how-tos, just funny memes, stuff that your audience can relate to. Okay, it doesn't always have to be necessarily about your product and your app. I'd say what we want to do is kind of distribute your content at kind of 80-20 rule. So 80% we just want to kind of give value to your audiences. So through posting kind of single image pictures, carousel pictures and videos. And then 20% is kind of more promotional stuff. Say, hey, join our platform or sign up for a free XYZ, wherever it may be. Okay. So when we use things like Instagram, we can use little tactics like use hashtag ladders, and that will pretty quickly rank us higher on the pages for different hashtags. What a lot of people do is just put main hashtags, like it might be nursery, which have millions, or it might be, for instance, in the fashion industry, you might put blogger, which has too many. You're not going to rank for these kind of keywords. So if we rank for kind of the smaller hashtags, we'll get higher rankings, we'll appear up more, and we'll get more followers from this. Another thing we can do as well on Instagram to gain more followers is basically use the free one method, where basically you follow someone, you like 3 of the photos, you comment on one, and even to this day you still get kind of a consistent follow back rate of kind of 1 in 4. So it's quite an easy way just to kind of gain some traction on that platform. At the moment I can't see you have an Instagram account. I've looked for it. but I just can't find one. So we'd have to start from scratch, or we'd have to just develop the one you have. Okay, and if it's like your Facebook one, then you know what, we need to get a strategy around just posting more regularly to start with. Okay, just so you get kind of more engagement, more views and eyeballs on your business. So if you look at the kind of main reason why you're posting on these social pages, it is to increase engagement with the potential customers. It's to increase brand visibility, to get more reach and get your message out there to your ideal customers. So that's what most digital marketers will spoon feed you. And they would have probably mentioned some of those things before. You know what? You need to increase the amount of posting you're doing. You need to do more of it. You need to know what, you need to follow people, reach out, those kind of things too. And they use words like engagement, brand visibility, reach. Okay, they all sound amazing. Okay, and in theory they're great, but they're kind of lying to you a little bit. Okay, because it's not just about having engaging content. It's not just about the frequency you post. Okay. So I wouldn't necessarily believe everything they tell you, and I take it you want to basically hire someone because you want more customers and you want to increase the usability of the product through having engaging engaging content, and want more people to go onto those platforms and use them. So I want to basically cut through the fluff stuff and dive in and show you exactly what you can do and how you can get more customers, engage with them better, and really entice the ones you already have to keep posting, and like I said, create that kind of community around the platform. So the methods I mentioned earlier, okay, right, posting more frequently and engaging content, all that stuff's really great. But it's, like I said, it's the fluffy stuff. And the main reason for this is because the Facebook algorithm makes it so only 1 to 6% of people that actually follow your page will see your stuff. And that explains why on your Facebook page you only have kind of like, let's say 1 to 9 likes on your posts. Okay, so it's really hard to actually get out there. People always mention, you get more brand visibility and reach and stuff like that by posting more. But the truth is that you're fighting Facebook and Instagram because the organic reach in there isn't very good anymore. It's such a minute, such a small percentage of the followers that can actually see your posts. And this isn't just for you. Like, I'll show you quickly right now. I've already loaded her up. So Kim Kardashian West, or Kim Kardashian, as everyone knows her. All right. She has almost 30 million followers on her page, and only 47,000 likes on her photos. Now, don't you think that's a big discrepancy between the amount of likes she's getting and the followers she has? And look, granted, we'd love to have 30 million followers, but still, I'm proving the point about the algorithm. Okay, so content marketers will say, we'll post more, we'll do a frequency, we'll put out really engaging stuff. Okay, that's all great, but the distribution isn't going to be that great, and you're still not going to have very many eyeballs on your stuff, and it makes it really hard to get customers from it. So I'm going to share with you right now, you know what, let's go after how can we actually get some more users through these social platforms organically. Okay, and here's the little hacks I want to share with you right now. So we're going to use good old Twitter, and I'm going to talk you through a nice Twitter hack that we can use straight away to get more customers. One sec. So Twitter here, okay, right. So Twitter is great for starting conversations. Twitter has a mass amount of people on Twitter still, okay, and it's still relevant, and it's totally cool on Twitter to reach out to a total stranger and start a conversation. So what we can do is we can reach out to followers of our, say, competition. So we look around, we find competitors, and you know what? We follow their followers. So anyone following their platform, we follow them. And then anyone that our competitors are following, we follow those as well, because they're going to be likely to be very important to our competitor. Okay, so once we've started doing this, we'll get naturally more followers back. But here's the real reason we're going to do this, okay? So everyone we kind of follow on Twitter, okay, what we can do is we can use some automation to basically gather all these profiles of Twitter users that are likely going to, that could likely be users of the platform that we're promoting, and we can scrape their profiles for their email addresses. And once we have all their email addresses, we can put them into kind of an Excel file. And then once we have the Excel file full of a load of email addresses, we can bulk cold email all these people saying, hey, I followed you on Twitter. I see you are a nursery worker. I see you are a nursery owner. I see you are a childminder. We know, what, as a childminder, it'd be quite hard sometimes, so please join our community, and there'll be a little link in the email where they can join our Facebook group, or, saying, hey, come try our product out for free, whatever it may be. Okay, so you expect between 10 and 30% of these people you reach out to convert as customers. So there you go, there's one little hack you can do straight away. It's a little bit fiddly, But it works really, really well, and it's totally free. And that's a super, super simple way to get new users. Plus on Twitter, it's not like Facebook or Instagram. You can tweet the same tweet up to 7 times a day. If it isn't seen within the kind of first 7 minutes, then guess what? It's not going to rank on the page, so you might as well just post it again and again and again. You have a really small amount of people that will get annoyed by it, but it's so minute, okay? And you actually, you'll get more reach by doing this. So we can automate the way we kind of do our tweets too. We load up kind of a ton of tweets into kind of an auto tweeter, I guess we can call it, and it will blast out those tweets on a regular basis for us, and get the word out there a bit better. Okay, another one I want to just give away for free is it's a LinkedIn hack. Okay, you're probably thinking LinkedIn, that's kind of quite a serious place, and it is. Okay, but you know what? We've got some users on LinkedIn as well. They have their LinkedIn profiles as kind of nursery worker, nursery manager. They have childminders, etc., carers. Okay, we can search for all these terms, and then what we could do is automate a way of basically scraping all these profiles into a big list. And then what we can do is automate and create a really nice personalized message to these people, saying, "Hey, I see you're a childminder. We help childminders with CPD, whatever it may be, or we'll work on the we'll work on the message, but we can send a nice bit of copy out to these people to connect with us." And once they're connected with us, what we can do is we can private message these people with invitations to see a webinar. And that webinar, we can give them some valuable training around the product, their pain points, and how we can actually help them. And at the end of the webinar, we can say, "Hey, join our Facebook group or join our 14-day free trial." And we're going to get. That's an easy way to get more users from there. And also from LinkedIn, you can scrape these profiles too and get email addresses, and we can cold email to these people as well. So expect a small percentage of these people to convert as free users as well. And then obviously from there we can work on referral campaigns for them to invite more friends. Because if you're working with childcare, other childcare workers as well. So we could make a referral system too off the back end of things too. And it's all just creating little systems in place where these two I've just sent you right now, the Twitter one, LinkedIn hack. It's kind of an outbound marketing strategy, but then it turns into an inbound one. So you kind of reach out to them, and then you get them to join your kind of inbound sales system. Okay, and then from there we can introduce referral systems, etc. Okay, and it's a really nice free way of getting more users to the platforms. Now, Facebook and Instagram advertising that will get you more users is paid advertising. Okay, not posting a picture and trying to get likes, because likes don't equal money. Posting and trying to grow your business like this is called growing organically, whereas paid efforts will help you much further. So it's kind of like me saying to you, look, I'll meet you somewhere specific in London at a really hidden location, but I'm going to take away your phone, I'm going to take away your map, I'm going to blindfold you, I'm going to take away your wallet, and I'm going to take away your shoes as well. It's likely going to take you forever to get there. Or you can just pay an Uber, and they'll take you straight to your end destination, and that's kind of paid advertising. That's the beauty of it. And that's why Facebook and Instagram marketing platforms are incredible. Okay, and that's what they are at the end of the day. Facebook and Instagram are marketing platforms, and people are paying to be on them and to be in front of people. And that's why the organic reach is so bad nowadays, is because there's more and more advertisers. They're paying to actually be placed in the newsfeed. So guess what? Facebook prioritizes the users that are actually paying them. So that's why organic reach is really bad. So although we can do organic posting just in the off chance of getting customers from it, we want to we want to do a little bit of paid advertising too, to really drive some bigger reach and actually get more kind of people to your pages, to your website, and getting signed up. Okay, so you're probably thinking, all right, so we'll run some paid ad campaigns to your website. Now, look, you can do this, but you're going to fail to make it profitable, and here's why. So if you just get someone to go run Facebook ads to your website, they're going to fail. And this is why, okay, so your website, most good websites probably convert around 1 to 3%. Okay, and that's if it's a good website. So you see a lot of that kind of people go into it, yeah, they're not converting into paid users. It sucks, right? And it really does suck. And the reason for this, the reason why your website isn't converting very well is because people's attention is really bad nowadays, and it's really short. So when you send someone to a website, there's so many things to look at, there's too many buttons to click, and people bounce off and continue whatever they were doing before. Okay, but I found a secret way that we can boost this conversion rate upwards of 20%. Can I share this with you? There's a thing called a funnel system, okay? And what this is basically, I'll flick onto it, it's a series of web pages designed to basically guide your attention to take the action that you desire them to. So for instance, what it kind of looks like is kind of a Facebook ad over here. They'll click from the Facebook ad, they'll land, rather than your website, they'll land on what's called a landing page. And the sole purpose of landing page is just to basically either get an email or get them to take the next step of action. So it might be, a landing page will be like a page, it might just have a headline, whatever it may be, maybe calling out a pain point and then saying, hey, download your free guide, whatever it may be. Someone, in order to get the free guide, they might give us an email address. If they do that, then you know what they'll go through the second page, which is thank you page. But now we have their email, and we can send them an automated email sequence to basically deliver, basically nurture our relationship with this person. Okay, and then from the emails, this is traffic now that we own. We can get these people, and everyone, we don't have to pay for them anymore. Okay, and we can basically send them emails, get them to sign up to our Facebook pages, get them to sign up to a free trial, and basically deliver value and really help these people the best we can, and get them to know, like, and trust us. And when we set this up, this is kind of a marketing machine. So every single day, you know what, you can put X amount of pounds into Facebook ads, and we know if this converts at a certain percentage, and we know, you know what, these emails, they can convert a certain percentage to free trial users. Then you know what, we can just predictably say, down to £1 a day, how many users we're going to get for the ad budget that we're putting in. So it's kind of a marketing machine. This will run 24 hours a day, 24/7, doesn't get tired, and it just constantly just picks people from Facebook and Instagram and puts them into this kind of funnel sequence. Okay, this is just one version we can do. We can actually do more direct response as well. So you can do kind of a Facebook ad, Instagram ad, drive them to a landing page, which actually, we're selling the product. So rather than getting to like download a free guide or join a Facebook group, whatever it may be, we can actually go, hey, we've got this amazing product. This is how it works, blah, 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 blah. Sign up to your 14 free day trial, and they can sign up there and then, and they'll go through the thank you page. And there we go, we got a free user straight away. It's an absolute game changer. Okay, so we can post organically all we want, or we can just go, let's really do this, and let's go get some users. And this is a great way of doing it, creating a marketing machine where it pumps in those users every single day. And then once we've got those users, it's about engaging with them with amazing content. So then we just create the content and deliver it to them. Just want to do a little recap quickly. Can you see how we can use LinkedIn and Twitter to kind of growth hack and gain more customers? How we connect with these people on these platforms, we obtain the email addresses, and we reach out by cold email campaigns. And then from there, we deliver valuable content and nurture relationships. And then can you see the two different types of Facebook marketing and how we can leverage both paid and organic methods to reach more people, gain more visibility, and get more eyeballs on your business and the value it has to offer? And can you see why social media content marketing may not work just on its own, okay? Because it's not attached to kind of a funnel system to turn strangers into customers. And for the same reason, you see why it's important to have a sales funnel in place due to your website sucking converting and how it's like sending someone to a maze. There's so many things to kind of click on, and how you can't control where attention goes, and how we need to create a funnel so we can direct the user's attention to gather the lead and get them into our world, deliver value, and ascend them to being a paid customer. Can you see how awesome this is if you had this in your business, and if you had this set up and every day just people joining your community, joining your platform, literally like clockwork? And can you see how much money you're wasting not having something like this implemented? It's just literally it's a massive hole in your business if you don't have this in place. Okay, it is pretty awesome, right? So, secret number 2, how to dominate your local market / niche, even if you have a tiny following. So what if you can become the most relevant business in your market, the kind of go-to platform and the most obvious choice? So that's kind of the same strategy kind of Coke and Netflix use. They're kind of everywhere. They stay top of mind, top of thought, through their billboards, through just being everywhere. So when you're thirsty, what do? You reach for a Coke. When you're bored and you're watching TV and you keep seeing that Netflix series that keeps popping up, what do? You eventually watch it when the time is right. And guess what? We can do the same thing. And I'm going to show you how we can do this and be top of mind, top of thought, and be everywhere for about £5 a day. So one of the beautiful things about Facebook is its ability to retarget people, and it's fairly cheap compared to other forms of marketing. So with Facebook, you have this cheeky little thing called a Facebook pixel, which is basically a little bit of code that you put on your website. So whenever someone lands on your website, the Facebook pixel will capture their data. Okay, it's kind of like how cars drive past a speeding camera. The camera captures their information and then later sends them a fine in the post. People will land on your website and then basically the pixel will capture their data. But then instead of sending them a fine in the post, what you can do is basically put an advert in front of them just to remind them how cool your business is and how you can help them. Okay, I kind of see it like this. It may take like a few dates before you sleep with someone. Okay, they got to know, like, and trust you and be attracted to you. And then when you make your move, they'll be ready and they'll say yes. And if they say no, keep building that relationship. Okay, keep building that rapport, and providing value, and keep showing up. So right now, when I look on your website, we currently don't have a Facebook pixel installed, so you're missing out on this amazing opportunity to retarget people. So what's really cool as well, so anytime someone watches one of your videos, say on Facebook or Instagram, Facebook records this. You're probably thinking, what does this mean? So Facebook knows when someone's watched 3 seconds of a video, 10 seconds of a video, 25% of a video, 50% of a video, 75% of a video, and a 90% of a video. So, for instance, someone who's seen 75 and 90% of, say, one of your how-to videos or one of your kind of content videos on the platforms organically, they're going to be pretty interested in what you have to say. Then all you do from there is retarget them with another video in front of these people, and you can just literally just keep providing value, building relationships, and then eventually give them an offer of, say, hey, join our free trial, whatever it may be. Retargeting on Facebook is kind of like following someone around the internet ethically without being a creep. So Facebook is connected to loads of different things. So for instance, you can peer, say they're reading an article from Facebook about, whatever it may be. They're just reading an article. You can appear in the middle of the article as a little advert. You can also appear on the right-hand newsfeed. You can appear actually in their newsfeed on Facebook and Instagram. And you can even appear in like a little video. Say if they're watching a video of a baby goat, whatever it may be, you can appear in a video straight after that video. Okay, it's pretty awesome, right? So let's go a step further. There's another really cool thing called a lookalike audience. In essence, it's kind of a clone version of your ideal customers. So anyone who's watched any of your videos, or anyone who's purchased from you in the past, or anyone who's visited your website, you can basically clone these people and say, hey, Facebook, find me more of these people. And then Facebook will be like, cool, and it will basically clone the person on numerous data points, demographic, age, interest, buying profiles, etc., etc. It's literally ridiculous. Plus, if you already have an email list or a list of existing customers, we can basically upload this to Facebook, and then we can market to these people on your email list. Or we can even clone this email list and say, hey, Facebook, find me more people like these people. And and it will clone those things, and it will go find you more customers like it. It's literally crazy. Look, and with all these ways to capture ideal clients and remarket and continuously retarget them, it's literally how you be in front of your ideal clients day in, day out. And when the time is right and the message is relevant, who do you think they're going to reach out to? The person who's constantly providing value and who's being relevant to them. And that's how you become the Coca-Cola in your niche. Okay, it's pretty awesome, right? This stuff here, and creating the marketing machines. And so once you have this kind of set up, it literally changes the way you can acquire customers. It kind of allows you to turn your kind of lead generation on like a tap, and it does it automatically too. And it allows you to dominate your niche and just become literally the most relevant person, most relevant platform to turn to when they need help. Now, I haven't spoken much about how to engage existing users, okay? And this can be quite easy too, because we can create Facebook groups, or we can use a program called Slack. You might already be using this. So you can create kind of a Slack group too. So for these people, we can either create a Facebook group for free users, where you just get a pool of people who aren't ready to maybe buy your product yet, and we produce engaging content for these people. Okay, and then we upsell them later down the road onto your kind of free service and as a paid user. We can also create a kind of Facebook group or a Slack channel for already existing customers, so they can engage with each other. They can talk about their pain points, they can talk about issues, or they can celebrate their wins. And then what we do is we just help nurture that kind of community. And then I know you want basically people to go to your platform and engage on the platform. It's a really good idea too, so we can look at that as well. But the easy thing you can do is let people on Facebook day in, day out anyway. Let's what you can do is post the relevant content so they log into the platform, but you can have them engaging on Facebook, and then anytime there's a new post or there's something new going on the platform, you post in the Facebook group and people will go back to the platform to log in. It's just an easy way to get people engaging. I mean, they're still going to be paid users, they're still going to get the support. It's just that we're using the Facebook platform to deliver the service as well. But I can talk you through more of this, and again, it's something that we can talk through as different strategy. It's just pivoting a little bit, and it's obviously worth testing as well. So look, can you see now how you can be like Coca-Cola and dominate your market using these strategies through targeting, kind of using the Facebook pixel and using Facebook's ability to kind of be everywhere to your ideal customer, allowing you to be top of mind, top of thought, and with the right message at the right time, providing value and being the most relevant choice in your industry. And you can see how we can like create a Facebook group and get users onto these Facebook groups and basically just engage with these people to keep them happy, provide value, and to not keep ascending them up through your business value ladder. So from free user to user to maybe a high level service, just through nurturing those engaged environments. And this works a lot better than not just posting randomly and just having them willy-nilly all over different social platforms. You know, if we have them in a nice little group, a community, we can really build and grow on that and really dominate. So all this stuff sounds really cool, okay? But you're probably thinking, how the hell do we do this? And I'm glad you asked. It brings me to secret number 3, okay? How can we set all this up within the next week? So I know it may sound like I'm speaking Chinese, but you've literally just opened Pandora's box of opportunity, okay? It sounds like a lot to do, and for someone to learn this stuff, you're looking at like a long time. But lucky for you, I've been doing this day in, day out for a long time, and I'm actually really, really good at it. So I'll do the whole lot for you. So rather than you just paying for a digital marketer and community manager, you're getting also a growth hacker, a Facebook advertising specialist, a social media strategist, a copywriter, a funnel builder, an email marketer, a community manager, a conversion specialist, and a content creator. Ultimately, look, we want to engage with those audiences. We want to get you more users, okay, and we want to scale your revenue. That's kind of why you want someone as well. You don't just want someone to just engage with audiences. You want to turn these audiences into paid customers. Like, that's the end goal. You're a business. You want to grow, and that's what I'd be providing to the table. So if you're looking for someone who'll go above and beyond to deliver these results for you and execute these strategies, then I'm literally just a phone call away, and I'd love to help build these out with you. Like I said, the whole lot taken care of. So let me ask you this question. If you had this whole marketing machine set up in your business with the Facebook ads and the sales funnels, the outbound marketing strategies and the organic strategies and all the social platforms like I showed you in Secret 1, and then we used our Coca-Cola domination strategy that we talked about, being everywhere to our ideal client through retargeting and creating Facebook groups like we spoke about in Secret number 2, and then I set the whole thing up for you so you don't have to lift a finger, learn anything else within the next week, like we explained in Secret number 3, do you think you could be successful? Awesome. Then all you need to do is give me a call and I'll be happy to answer your questions and answer anything, any queries and talk through any strategies or ideas you may have and how we can best implement them. I look forward to working with you. Take care.